Alright, Shalom, Akyam. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, giving all praises to Yahweh, B'Shem Al-Shai, B'Shem Rachah, Kodash. Double honors go out to our apostles, elders, great millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom, wa barakim to you brothers and sisters out there. Alright. Oh yeah, so like this is the brother Malachi from Great Millstone Nashville branch. I guess I'll kind of touch on two things. It ain't going to be a long lesson, but first thing I want to type in, is basically, because when we did class Sunday, we went in to the word noble. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get that word. And that's what we need to be. All right, all of us. Brothers and sisters, of the 12 tribes, we should be noble. All right, because really, if you want to be technical, we're aristocrats, man. All right, so an aristocrat says a member of an aristocracy. Aristocracy? How do you say that?
Aristocracy.
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 It says for aristocracy, it says the highest class in certain societies, especially those holding hereditary titles or offices. The first part, all right? The highest class in society. So, Yahweh Ratazah, we're of the elect. That makes us, high class, man. All right? You got to have confidence. Don't be. And then it starts, with me, first and foremost, because I be doing it too. So I got to apply it to myself. Stop saying you're a piece of shit. Stop saying you can't do this, you can't do that. Stop worrying. F it, bro. And by F it, I mean stop getting upset about things that you can't control. Just cast all your burdens upon the Lord, man, and do what you can. All right? But for similar, it says the upper class, the ruling class, the nobility. All right? And nobility, which of course is where you get noble. And it says the quality of being noble in character, mind, birth, or rank. Similar is virtue, goodness, honor, decency, integrity. Oh, what is this?
Magnanimity.
Magnanimity. All right, so we got to be noble, man. We got to conduct ourselves in a high-class manner. Are we not the sons of God? Right? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that, right? When Yahweh Shai said that. Well, it was written in Psalms, but Yahweh Shai quoted that. This Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. All right, so we're high class. We're nobility, man. So we got to conduct ourselves as such. Because when you look into nobility and aristocrats and all that, basically the opposite of that is a commoner. Okay, let's get the definition of commoner. An ordinary person. Okay. One who is not of noble rank. You see? So somebody that's not of the elect. Or especially somebody that's not of the nation of Israel. All right? So we're the true nobility, man. We're not right now. All right, because we're in captivity. Which is why you got the scripture too. Ecclesiastes 10:7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So the roles have been flipped. Esau, Edom, the base man, the wild man, he's set in a position of nobility. He's set in positions of being an aristocrat. But the reality is, Akim, we are. Okay? We're high class. They're not. So that's why we, especially us in this truth, we need to make sure that we conduct ourselves accordingly. All right, which means, really I can get the words to describe a bishop. 1 Timothy 3:1. Even if you're not a bishop, this applies to us, right? It says this is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work. A bishop then must be blameless. Okay, the husband of one wife, which I'm not talking about that part. All right, that's something that applies specifically to the position of being a bishop. I'm speaking about the characteristics. Okay, you're allowed to have more than one wife. It's not necessarily recommended because it's a lot of responsibility. Hell, one wife isn't recommended, but nonetheless, okay, it says vigilant, sober, good of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine. So you're not a fucking drunkard, right? You can drink, just don't let it destroy you. Don't be sipping every 2 minutes. Don't hell, even most days of the week don't be getting slammed or whatever. If you want to have you a beer, or some wine or some hard liquor or whatever, have it in moderation. All right, it says no striker, so you're not trying to fight people, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well in his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God? Okay? So we all need to be like this. Down here it says must have a good report. So we got to be like that. All right? Because we're aristocrats. We're nobility. We're the high class. We're the future ruling class of the kingdom of heaven, man. So we need to walk accordingly. Okay? We need to walk accordingly. Yahweh Shai said, Matthew 10:16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Okay? So there you go. There you have it right there. Wise as serpents, harmless as doves, which goes into applying wisdom. All right, I'm going to get one more, and I'm going to close out on this part of the lesson, and I'm going to proceed with the next part. So this is James 1 and 22. But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Okay, you need to apply the scriptures. But the Lord has given us the how to be a decent fucking person 101, essentially. How to be a man or woman of the Lord. How to be somebody with some sense. The Lord has given us the basic principles and instructions on how to do that. So we must apply them. All right. So this is the end of part 1. Shalom.